We are getting closer to the Note 20 launch, and we know that because the product has just been registered. This time registered in China with something they call 3C registration, and it gives us two really good bits of information. The first is that the product is coming very soon, but secondly, we now know the charging specs for the Note 20 Plus. So as we know, the Note 20 Plus is going to be taking some of the hardware from the S20 Ultra, but also adding quite a few new technologies as well. For example, the screen is getting an upgrade in the Plus version anyway to an LTPO display, an OLED display with variable refresh rate from 1 to 120 Hz. This will bring with it some efficiency improvements overall, but how about the battery? 4,500 milliamp hours. Which is smaller than the S20 Ultra. How about the charging? Will it get the S20 Ultra's 45 watt charging? According to the registration anyway, it won't. Getting the S20 Plus's 25 watt charging. So I guess there aren't too many surprises there. The same charging on the Note 20 Plus as the S20 Plus. But considering we know from other rumors that there will be no Ultra in the Note range this year, I guess some would have hoped that maybe the 45 watt charging of the top end S series phone would have made its way to the top end Note series phone, but that looks not to be the case. Samsung's 25 watt charging is quick though, quicker than a lot of other brands that have higher watts. They can charge the battery very fast, their technology is very good, and with a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, it should charge from 0 to 100% in about an hour or so. Another interesting thing to note though is according to leaked CAD data, now we know the dimensions of the Note 20 Plus, and it's actually going to be a tiny bit thinner than the Note 10 Plus, even though you're getting a bigger battery and some bigger, thicker components in there. For example, we know that the Note 20 Plus should be getting the HM1 image sensor from the S20 Ultra and also a periscope zoom camera as well, according to leaks, which are very thick, but a thinner phone overall. And this may be due to the fact that the Note 20 Plus is getting taller compared to the Note 10 Plus. So Samsung have been able to fit it in a slightly thinner body. Also in Samsung news today, it looks like they are pushing on with their pursuit of 5nm chipsets. A new report today from Korea tells us that Samsung are so far ahead that they may even consider putting 5nm chips inside the Note 20 series. This is, if it happens, really big news. Currently the Exynos 990 is a 7nm chip. 5nm chips weren't expected until the S21 series next year. 5nm is the next step in the smartphone world. The brand new iPhone 12 series and the flagship Mate 40 series from Huawei with their new chipsets will all use 5nm. Samsung usually launch their new chipsets at the end of the year and then going into the new S range of phones, but with all the bad press that the Exynos 990 got, they have been wanting to change it out as soon as possible. In my opinion though, even though this would be an amazing move from Samsung, it might not happen. The Note 20 series might just be too early to be able to use these chips. We also get really concrete rumors as well that the Note 20 series in the Exynos regions anyway will be using a new Exynos chipset, the 992, built on a 6nm process. This would give that phone a performance and efficiency boost to bring it in line with the Snapdragon 865 that Samsung will be using in Snapdragon markets. What I'd love to see Samsung put a 5nm chip in here. It's probably unlikely, but it does tell us one thing, and that is Samsung is getting ahead with the 5nm process nodes that it is producing. And we can expect some big things because Samsung are investing heavily in their Exynos division and the 5nm chipsets and going forward as well. Definitely looking forward to see what Samsung have for us in the future. But that is your tech news for today. Subscribe if you liked it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.